What's up, Enduro Primates? It's winter time here in New Jersey. We've got a few inches of snow on the ground. I'm coming at you with my 90-hour update on the Beta 200RR 2019 model year. This thing has been holding up awesome. Every time I get out and ride it, I love it more. Great torque, snappy, lightweight package. There's nothing not to love. That is, unless you live somewhere that has tight downhill switchbacks. Kyle over at Dirt Bike Channel originally brought it up, and a few other people have mentioned it as well. The 2020 models do not turn as sharp due to the steering locks and the placement of the radiators on the new frame. Whether or not this is a real problem for you depends on where you ride. These guys have been complaining about it, and downhill switchbacks seems to be the only place they have a problem.
Okay, so here's a switchback. I can't turn tight enough.
For me, my 19 is just fine. I don't have any of those issues. I've talked to a number of people with 2020 200s, and while the steering is not as tight lock to lock, most of them have no problems. I don't think that Kyle and his buddies are, blowing smoke up your ass by any means. I believe there is a real problem for those guys in those situations. But for the balance of us, I think it's a non-issue, and there's some workarounds. Now, my bike is running really good. I've played around with some different jetting. I've tried Suzuki needles and some JD jetting, and I ended up back at stock. I think it's really good for me. I do get a little bit of spooge out the tailpipe, and that was the way with the oil injection. I've since removed the oil injection, and I still get spooge, and I'm running Motul 60-1. So I don't jet for spooge, I jet for power, and the power is really torquey and controllable. No, I didn't remove the oil injection because I had any problems. In fact, I kept it on for, 60-65 hours, and I had zero issues with the oil injection. I just wanted to remove it for peace of mind. I don't really need it for anything. I don't do any long dual sport type events where I need to pull up at a gas station, just put straight gas in it. So it's working out great for me. It's a two-stroke. It should be simple. Less electronics and pumps, the better as far as I'm concerned. By now, everybody's aware that the 2020 Race Edition betas are coming with the KYB forks. And that's a big deal because KYB is a really reliable fork. Is it the absolute best fork in the world? Probably not, but it's a very good production fork and extremely reliable with parts everywhere. Additionally, every tuner knows what to do with the KYB forks. Not always the case with the Sachs or Olin stuff. Now, the downside to that is that there's no race edition planned for the 200 model. Just about every other model is going to see a race edition. I don't know if that's because the 200 doesn't really have a racing class of its own. I don't know what the thinking is behind that decision, but who knows? Maybe it'll be a late release for this year. The other thing I find odd about the way Beta does things is they only did half the job. They put the KYB forks on, but stayed with the Sachs rear shock. I don't know why. They could have just done KYB on both ends and been done with it. Perhaps we'll see that next year. In any event, people are going to be really happy with the KYBs. I know a lot of people really like the Sachs forks, especially the closed chamber units, but there was definitely some reliability issues. So the KYB is going to be a big step forward for them. Well, guys, that's all I've got for you on the 90-hour update. Not much has changed. I'm still really happy with this bike. It continues to impress me over and over again. And I guess no news is good news. So for now, I'll just leave you with the sounds of some two-strokes riding in New Jersey snow. By the way, guys, we've got Primal Enduro t-shirts and stickers now available from Teespring. I'll have a link up in the corner right now, as well as in the description. As always, thanks for watching.